This is Chris Kelly with your November 2010 Workout B interval training. Now, interval training consists of taking an exercise and performing as many reps of that exercise as possible in anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds. What I'm going to do is give you 4 different exercises and ask you to perform as many reps as possible of each exercise before moving on to the next one. In total, you would perform that circuit 2 to 3 times, keeping track of how many reps you perform for each exercise and trying to beat it with the subsequent rounds. So with that said, our first exercise would be our upper body exercises. What I'm going to do is give you 3 choices for each category, and I want you to pick a different exercise with each workout. So that's going to provide you a variety of different combinations throughout the month. Okay, so for our upper body choices, we have what are called speed rows. Right? And for the speed row, you're going to need to loop a band around a table leg or maybe a pole, come down into a half squat, simply row as quickly as possible. So I'm pulling as fast as I can, keeping my chest out, keeping my torso tight, no movement from the torso for 60 to 90 seconds. Our next exercise would be a dumbbell push press. All right? With a push press, what I'm doing is I'm just taking 2 dumbbells, I'm standing over a box or something I can sit back onto, coming into a deep squat, pushing over my head. Okay, so for somebody with a shoulder problem, you can also alternate. That takes a little bit of pressure off the shoulders. The main thing is you move as quickly as possible with good form. All right, our last exercise would be a band crawl over. All right, so what this consists of, I'm going to take an exercise band here, I'm going to put it on the floor, and this can either be performed with a simple crawl, meaning I'm just walking over with my hands only, or I can throw a push-up in there. Push up, crawl over, push up, crawl over. Once again for 60 to 90 seconds. Now, for our lower body exercises, we have jump squats. Okay, our next exercise would be jumping rope. I don't have a jump rope here, but it would just be a simple bounce step. Okay, and our third exercise would be lateral jumps. All right, so the lateral jump, I'm going to ask you to find a barrier, maybe a small step, something that you could jump over. You can use a band here. It would just be, or with a barrier, we would be looking at something a little higher for more difficulty. Now for our total body exercises, we have a squat with a band pull back. So you're going to take the band, loop it around your hands, come down into a deep squat, come up, pull. Okay, we have mountain climbers. I'm going to come into a push-up position here. Keeping my butt down, tucking my knees into my chest, trying not to touch the floor as I'm doing so for 69 seconds. Our last exercise is a burpee. So with a burpee, starting on a push-up position, hopping up, coming to standing, hopping back down. All right. Now for our agility exercise, we have several choices. In any of these situations, you're going to sprint, but with our first exercise would be sprinting with a dumbbell. So, with this, you would be running with the dumbbell, swinging your arms, really exaggerating the arm swing, obviously running much faster than that. Point being, though, is that you're holding anywhere from 3 to 8 to 10 pound dumbbells, no heavier than that. It's not a strength exercise, so keep it pretty light. Our next exercise would be perform 3 squat jumps to a 20-yard sprint. So I would place a cone about 20 yards away. I'd perform 3 squat jumps and then explode into a sprint down to the cone and back. By the same token, we also have a burpee to a sprint. So I would just perform 3 burpees and explode into a sprint. Again, I want you to pick one exercise from each of those categories, perform it for 60 to 90 seconds. Move on to the next exercise, perform the total circuit anywhere from 2 to 4 times, and that's your workout B.